Hello, everyone. Y'all all right? Welcome back to the channel. Like, oh crap. Y'all got caught watching my own content. Hey, I had to get a view somehow, right? Okay, guys. So, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Smash the bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. What part, right? Okay, guys, we're going to talk about judgments, the ego. We're all crazy. Mental illness, right? The tall man, mental illness. Men, tall men, right? Words and sounds, guys. You got to have fun with these things. Once you start having fun with biblical names, biblical terms, biblical words, you'll see that all of this connects with everything in the Bible is talking about you. Mental, the tall men, the pride, the ego, right? And so, and I came to this conclusion that I wanted to talk about this is because I was watching kind of ratchet TV, right? And I felt guilty about it. And I'm like, why do I feel guilty for watching ratchet TV? Like, this is not my only thing that I watch. I'm pretty great with energy, so I know when I need to shut it off, right? So, um, basically, it's being aware of your of energy that comes into your space, being aware of your own energy, right? Because what the ego does, right? So the tall man, the man that like the proudful man, the boastful or the prideful man, the tall man, the mental, right? Is what the mental is what your ego is attached to. It tethers you to this 3D realm. It tethers you here. It makes you think that you are a real person, right? It makes you think that everything outside of you is real. It makes you tied to judgments on others, right? And most of all, you judge yourself, right? It makes you think that you are the body, right? So you begin to compare yourself, compare your body against other people's bodies, like we all do, right? Because this is the mental realm. This is the realm of look, all is mental, all is mind, all is mental, right? But yet, we have to take that balance between the mental and the frequency vibration, the frequency, vibration, and sound, right? So we tie that in together and you ball it up into a nice little cake, right? And you meet that thing in the middle. You know what I'm saying? When I say the tall man, I'm talking about, the giant in the David and Goliath story. Who was the giant? The giant was David. Who was Goliath? Goliath was his ego. Okay? Goliath was his ego. David was slaying or cutting down, chopping down his ego, right? So that's what we going to touch on. We're going to have a little bit of fun, right? If what I'm saying is any type of pseudo, let me know in the comments how this is pseudo, how this does not align with what the Bible teaches, right? Let me know because, hey, I'm going to listen. If what you say makes sense more than what I'm talking about, I'm going to promise you I will listen and I will absolutely, you know what I'm saying? Hey, April Showers, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. right? So we're talking about the ego, right? And what we need to do to kind of let the ego, kind of slay that dragon, to slay that ego, right? Because the ego ties you to judgments, the ego ties you to attachments, right? The ego ties you to thinking that you are the body, like I said, right? And it has you comparing yourself outside of yourself, outside of the God within you, right? And so in this, look, back in ancient times, you know what they were getting ready for? Their entire life was getting ready for the next incarnation, right? So when you getting ready, getting yourself prepared for and that's how the Christian church, that they have, look, religion is very necessary because it kind of is like the milk that we need to kind of get us, on that spiritual journey, right? So, you get ready, get yourself prepared, right? Because on the other side, it's going to be intense. We in this university, right? Earth is a city in the universe. We in this school to be able to maneuver that next round, to graduate this endless loop, right? Of judgment, right? This endless loop of judgment that we have for one another, of, love that's not genuine, right? We don't want to not be genuine to our sister or our brother, right? We want to look inside of ourselves for the love that we look toward for others. Because once we find that love within, then we'll find that love without, right? Find that love without. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I was going to have fun with you guys today and talk about something funny, right? Because I'm not judging myself today, right? So what I want to talk about is Umar, Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed. Listen, you gotta have fun with this stuff. Listen, you gotta find in life what makes you hilariously laugh, what makes you laugh out loud, whether it's, no matter what it is, because this realm is the mental realm, right? And we have to utilize sound, frequency, and vibration, right, to be able to ascend this mental realm, right? So Tariq, Tariq Nasheed and Umar Johnson, funny is not, it will never, it will, listen, I, funny does not begin to explain these two, especially when they talk about one another. Look, listen, when you watching, y'all, this is my apple tea that I made. Listen, this is homemade apple tea. Right? I got a video on my apple tea. Right? Thumbnail. Amen. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Can't do a great thumbnail with the apple tea, but no. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Whatever. Can't do the thumbnail. So, okay, let's listen to something freaking hilarious. Right? And then I need you guys, don't forget to subscribe. I need you guys, don't forget to, you know, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Right? So, in actuality, what I'm telling you guys is to hurry up and buy. Okay? Hurry up and buy, right? Subscribe. For goodness sakes. Right? All right. So, where is this video? OMG. So freaking hilarious. I'm I'm so in love with these two because, hi, baby. I'm so in love with these two because of how freaking funny they are. Now, let me give you the backstory, right? Umar Johnson, if you don't know who Umar Johnson is, he's a conscious community activist who's building a school called FDMG Academy, Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, right? And this academy is for little black boys who he is desperately trying to save from the prison to from the prison pipeline. I forget what it is, right? But he played in one of Tariq Nasheed's movies. Wait a minute. Let me see what this movie was called. I forgot what the goddamn movie.
All right, because I'm recording this now, but I got to address this fat fuck nigga, Dr. Umar Johnson.
Hey, fair use.
Now he just did a live video. Now let me start over. For those who don't know, Umar.
Okay. For those that's gonna judge me on this video, you came to this because it's not going to be nobody but people from the conscious community that's going to be in judgment of me playing this, right? Do not judge me on this because you know you here for you know, if you still listening, then you can't judge me. If you click off, maybe. But it's funny, right? And I wanted to give my take on these two beef and what you can take from this beef to make sure, because you're not supposed to look at them beef and be an instigator, flame the fire or anything, or do anything that can't help the situation. If you can't help the situation, don't hurt the situation, right? So I'm not inserting myself in the beef, but I'm just making light of the jokes that they say about one another. Right? It's funny, guys. Hold on.
The moist fucking walrus looking nigga.
Fair use.
Post today, just disrespecting me, talking about he gonna address me and Boyce Watkins tonight. And a lot of people are like, yeah, this is not a good look for the family. But look, I don't let this hoe ass nigga. Yeah, I just saw.
This is Tariq Nasheed, right? This is Tariq Nasheed, funny as shit. And Umar, funny as shit too. So, hey, I don't know two more better roasters on these YouTube streets, and they happen to be a part of the conscious community. I believe people in the conscious community are so, listen, when you is able to tap into the ethers, right? And that's what the conscious community is. How beautiful! I'm being messy again today, Miss Key. When you're able to tap into the ethers and know that you tap into the ethers, you are tapped in. Like a lot of people that is very creative and that's tapped into the ethers, right? They can do multiple things extremely well. That's because they tap in. It's like like a TV or radio station for the cosmos, right? And it's an electrical signal, right? Hence, like people look at, just say like horns of a goat, the horns, whatever has the horns, those horns are like electrical signal receivers. They like the telephone poles. Like if you had like a goat, that's why people shouldn't be afraid of like the Baphomet or anything. All that's saying is that's like a symbol, like symbolism for a signal receiver, right? A person that receives it, like your hair. That's what your hair is. It's an extension of your nervous system and it receives signals, right? And the same thing for your womb, right? Your womb has the horns that receives signals. That's a big receiver, right? Yes, this is a new channel, Miss Key. I just had this channel for like 2 months. Need some subscribers. Maybe that's why I'm doing this gossip right now, Miss Key, because people love to gossip, especially in the conscious community. But no, this is so funny, Miss Key. OMG. And look, I'm gonna pin this whole both of these live streams, Tariq and Umar. I'm gonna put these both in the comment section. Y'all can go take a look. I forget what it's called, but because this is in my editing app, so I don't know what the name of it is. It's Tariq Nasheed addresses Umar Johnson, and then Umar Johnson addresses Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed channels is Tariq Radio, and Umar Johnson's channel is King Kong Consciousness, spelled with a K, right? But look, if you think about it, Umar's King Kong Consciousness, right? KKC. But you know what I'm saying? He like fucking with you, KKK, right? But it's KKC, King Kong Consciousness. Umar Johnson, listen, he wants some. He's very intelligent. He's and funny as shit. He tapped in just like Tariq. They the funniest people.
Live stream on Instagram. He's making threats about what he's gonna do physically.
Miss Key.
If we got his name in our mouth, talking about me and Boyce Watkins, nigga, Umois, your name is in my fucking mouth. If you put, this nigga's doing all that snipping and blinking. If you put my name in your mouth, it's gonna get physical, nigga. Umar fucking Johnson, Umar bitch made Johnson. Your name is in my mouth, nigga. I'm saying your bitch ass name. Your name is in my fucking mouth.
Fair use.
You say, I'm gonna get physical. Imaginary goons? Clown ass nigga. Look. Dude.
Oh God.
Umar Johnson.
Help me, Jesus.
Big fat fuck nigga. Big ass con ass nigga. Oh, let me first of all, let me apologize. Jermaine Shoemaker, whatever the fuck your name is, nigga. Yeah, he's gonna call her Phantom Goons. He's gonna call her Phantom fucking Goons.
Okay, no. What he's talking about, right? Umar was on, I think Umar be fucking with people though. Umar was on the phone one day, right? And Umar was like, he was acting like he was talking to like some goons, right? And the phone rang. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm so sorry. Woo. Umar was acting like he was talking to the goons like, no, I'm good, stay back. Don't come over and fuck them up. I'm good. Hey, why he didn't erase that, I have no idea. Miss Key. Oh, Miss Key. Woo. Oh, Miss Key. He was on the phone. He was like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm all right. Don't hurt him. Don't get him. Don't get him." And the phone, right? Hey, why he did not erase that, I have no idea. But that's just saying how much ego he got, right? And he got, oh my God, he got the ego right there. But this is two men. I don't know if they planned this for clicks and views to be in beef with one another, because that would have been ingenious, right? That's a genius move, right? But if this is a real beef, then you can see how the ego will take over, right? Because these are two men that are extremely important in the community, right? So you couldn't get me if I was like, you couldn't get me to beef with nobody like that online. If I was, I don't know, you might could, I don't know, but I doubt it. Not if I was in their positions, right? But let's carry on.
This fat fuck boy has been taking shots at me for a long time. As you have noticed this, Umar has taken shots at me for a long time. I've done nothing but help this nigga. I helped this nigga by putting him in my movie. Do you know this nigga just did a live stream talking about I owe him a favor because of him he made Hidden Colors pop off. This nigga's on live stream talking about, Tariq should have had my back. Sniffing and blinking. Tariq should have had my back because I did him a favor with Hidden Colors. I made Hidden Colors pop off. Fuck.
Yes, Miss Key.
My fucking dude, I've been so neutral with this hoe ass nigga. Understand, fat fuck boy, you ain't gonna do shit. Your name is in my mouth. I'm gonna keep saying it, and you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. This nigga's been talking slick about me for years, and I've let it slide. He's a fuck boy, man. Umar's a fuck boy. People, man, y'all don't start that, man. Y'all can't be doing this, man. But how much longer I gotta let this fake ass, con ass, fraudulent ass nigga just take shots at me, man? Enough is enough. Damn. I'm defending this nigga. He just did a video with you talking about you neutral. You didn't have my back. You said charge to the game. If Umar stole something, I didn't say all that. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? This dude, Umar, man, he has been taking shots at me for the longest. I put him in my movie, he takes a shot at me. I defend this nigga against the stripper. When that shit popped off, I defended him. He came out shitting on me. Put up some tweets talking about when I went on my code of conduct tour, he's like, code of conduct, just keep my name out your mouth. Then he deleted the tweet. He's been doing little shit like that for a minute, man. I let it slide because I'm like, if I go in on this nigga, that's gonna look bad for the movement, what we trying to do. I don't want it to be all crazy, but he's going beyond subliminals. Umar has gone beyond subliminals. He's been taking shots at me for years. I've let them slide. Family, I would like you to find any public comment that I made dissing Umar. Hold on, somebody said this is Umar sneak dissing me last year. I mean, people send them shits all the time. Hold on, about one of the most requested scholar in the world, because one of the most popular voice on the circuit. They wouldn't care where I got my doctorate from. It would be irrelevant. It only matters because they wish that they were in my spot. So I'll tell them, like I tell you, if you want the top spot, let me get it. Okay?
Hey,
top scholar. I'm the most requested. I'm in the Motel 6 and I'm on the top. That shit is corny. You sound like a fucking idiot, dude. And you've been sounding like a motherfucking idiot. That's why people back up off your ass. I ain't diss you. I'm like, I ain't co-signing this nigga shit. So I just stay out of your bullshit. I let you self-destruct, fuck nigga. Talking that stupid shit you've been talking for years. But this bitch nigga has been taking little shots. I remember he did one lecture. I think it was down in Miami. He was like, yeah, I know Tariq is going to give some money to the Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass school. As much money I done made him. And then he just got on the live Ustream talking about he done made Hidden Colors hot. That's that shit. Severe Bay was talking that. Them niggas from North Philly, is that like a North Philly thing? And I love Philly. I got a lot of love for Philly. Philly done ran that nigga about it. I heard niggas in Philly on the streets don't fuck with that nigga. Niggas in the street. Now, I donated money to this non-existent fucking school. I donated some money to the school. I've been trying to help this motherfucker for years, and he didn't act like he did us a favor. He's acting like he did me a favor. I made your movie hot. I made the Hidden Color series hot. Bitch nigga, Umar, you've been in a whole bunch of fucking documentaries. None of them have popped off, fuck nigga. Are you listening, fat fuck ass nigga? None of them have popped off except mine. What are you talking about, nigga? You've been in a bunch of fucking films and nobody never heard of them except mine. How do you help me? You done done a bunch of shit that don't pop off. How have you helped me? I got 2 movies now that's on the #1 spot. You ain't in them. How you help me? The fuck is you talking about? Is this nigga on the narcotic? You sound like a fat hoe. Your name is in my mouth. What you gonna do? Fuck all that. We can get in the boxing ring. We gonna fight. Stop tweeting me and come fight. Stop all the Twitter banging, nigga, and come see me.
Twitter banging.
What you talking about, nigga?
Hey.
I'm with the shits. Get off the...
All right, so, God dang. So that's an example. Listen, the crazy thing about this is they both went off on a rant on each other for 40 some minutes, for over 40 minutes on one another. So here's Umar.
In the state of Pennsylvania, in the Board of Psychology, but most of all, coons in the conscious community. Coons in the conscious community. Okay, it just shows how thirsty and desperate they are for the destruction of the only true scholar, certified scholar, credentialed scholar in this country who is putting in the work, not the videos, not the documentaries, not the live feeds, not the lectures, but putting in the grassroots work to save our children. Let me be clear. I am the only personality in the Black consciousness movement who is trying to build an institution. I am trying to drive a wedge knee deep into the school to prison pipeline. I am trying to break up their apparatus that has only 1 out of every 4 Black boys going to jail. Only 1.
Okay, so we can hear.
Shit, and I'm getting rid of you. Okay, I just want to give you informed consent because I don't want you to get upset. Y'all start emailing me, Dr. Umar, why did you block me on Instagram? I support you. You know, I just, disagree with you on one thing. Brothers and sisters, I ain't got a problem with you disagreeing. You can disagree, but it's how you disagree. Some people can disagree with class. Some people can disagree with etiquette. I'm not looking for robots. I love intellectual discourse. I love the intellectual boxing ring. I don't have a problem with that. Okay, no problems there. But when you get disrespectful, your ass is out. Because half of y'all who be trolling are unemployed, nothing to do with your ass life coons. Let me say it again. Unemployed. Nothing to do with your life as coons. Okay? The only thing you have is a Boost Mobile 2 megapixel phone to troll people who are doing more than you. I said all you got is a 2 megapixel. Sign up and get it for free. A Boost Mobile cell phone to troll people who are doing more work than you. Okay? So you respect me, and I'm going to respect you. But to Big Bird, aka Millie Vanilli, and the reason I call that coon bitch ass nigga Tariq Nasheed Millie Vanilli is because everything that comes out of his mouth he done stole from Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm gonna give y'all homework assignment. I want you to go to his fake ass melanoid nation, his anti-African melanoid nation, his light-skinned supremacist melanoid nation, and look at the principles of melanoid nation, which was only started the past couple of years. And I want you to look at the principles of Team Pan-African, the international movement for the independence and protection of African people, the official, unapologetically African movement. I want you to download my principles. And my organization was started on Kwame Nkrumah's Earth Day, 2005. My organization was started on Kwame Nkrumah's Earth Day, 2005. So we 12 years old. Melanoid Nation might be about 3-4 years old. I want you to look at the principles of Melanoid Nation. In every principle of Melanoid Nation, Tariq bitch-ass Nasheed's so-called organization was copied, plagiarized, and stole from the principles of Team Pan-African. Are you telling me that's a coincidence? Are you telling me that this man thought up a list of principles that just so happened to be identical to the principles of the very same man whose intellectual property he raped, stole, and refuses to release for the general public to review and determine if he is plagiarizing someone else's ideas? All right. Hold on 1 second. Got one. Hold on. All right. There we go. Have a nice life. So anyway, brothers and sisters, what I was about to say, and I ain't going to spend a lot of time on that bitch. I'm waiting for him to pull up. Tariq Nasheed is a con artist, living in a white suburb. Talking about white supremacy. Paying white men, paying privileged white males. Okay?
Problem. Colors. Yes, colors and black and white matters. All that matters, right? However, if we get lost into colors, it's too much out here to distract from the God within you. Now, I know you're saying, oh, but you sitting up here watching Ratchet TV. You sitting up here recording Ratchet TV. Well, guess what? That might be true. But I know how to learn from what I'm seeing, right? So that's the goal, to be able to learn from what I'm seeing. What do I see in this? I see that these are two very intelligent men who let their egos overtake them. Just like with Young Pharaoh, just like with Nature Boy, just like Rashad Jamal. Your ego will overtake you, right? If you don't detach listen, you don't have to all the way detach from the ego. It's a balance thing. You need your ego to finish your mission on this 3D plane. You need that ego. That's what attaches you. Once you actually like totally detach from the ego, you out of here. Either whether it's mentally or physically, right? People that have detached from their ego have totally detached from this reality, this 3D, excuse me, this 3D realm, right? When you see people that totally detach mentally from this realm, they done left the ego. Their ego is no more. So that means a lot of times the body will shut down when you detach from the ego. But some people can detach from the ego and still keep their human flesh, still keep the body. That's people that you see outside talking to themselves and they just totally are not capable of coming and having a conversation with you. That's an example of somebody that detached from their ego and that's still living, right? But most people, when they detach from the ego, they are um, gone from this realm, period. Like, gone. But basically, what is the energy on the planet now is going to allow people to detach from the ego, but also still, you know, be relevant, still be present, still be lucid, happy, joyous, and free. That's the energy that has came to the planet now, where you're going to be able to detach from the ego, but yet still be alive and still be present at the same time. So that's what the golden age is about, right? But so yes, the tall man, the ego, mental, right? And a lot of people, a lot of conscious community people think that in order to be a really healthy spirit, healthy as a soul, healthy as a spirit, is to actually abandon your humanity, right? Meaning totally detached from the ego, from the tall man, right? From the man that David slain, his ego, Goliath, the great big giant ego, right? That was what David slayed, his ego, right? And pretty much when you in a situation as far as these two guys, Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed, right? When you in a situation like this, it's almost impossible without a heavy intervention to be able to come to a resolution, right, within them because their egos have pretty much, yeah, that's in just my humble opinion. Their egos have pretty much, took control of the room, took control of the room. So that's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It just is, right? It's not. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish listening to this. Right?
There goes somebody else. See you. There we go. All right, just a second, brothers and sisters.
He blocking people.
Just a second. If your son is listening, take him off the video. That's how you deal with that.
Oh, I guess somebody said, my son is listening. You talking too bad. And he said, well, shit, your son listening. Your son shouldn't be listening. Get him off the stream. Right? Am I right?
I don't feel it's appropriate. I don't think it is appropriate for him to be watching us. Take him off. Okay? Take him off. But anyhow, you can't live in a white neighborhood, okay, and pay white people
Okay.
to make black conscious DVDs. Are you aware that your bitch ass extra lip gloss, what black man puts puts that much shiny shit on their lips? What black man puts that much shiny shit on their lips? And then poke them out and smack them with your feminine ass. See, people was telling me for the longest time that they thought that you was on some confusion, some sexual confusion.
Okay. So look, that's what the ego wants to do. The ego gets off on judgment, right? If this man was homosexual, Umar Johnson, right? So what? That's his pain, right? It's not affecting you, right? This is the ego is so big, it will have you thinking that somebody else's sexual preference is going to affect you in some way, shape, or form. This is how big somebody's ego can get. Not so talking about Umar, right? Shit, we all have an ego. Look, you have to have an ego to actually eat food. Because your ego is identifying, is your identity, right? And everything gets packed on. The ego is all the baggage, right? It's your identity, your social security number. It's everything that makes you, quote unquote. Wait a minute. Quote unquote you. It's everything that makes you is what the ego is, right? The ego will have you believe in stuff that's really not true, right? The ego will have you thinking everybody worried about you, everybody hating on you, everybody, you know what I'm saying? The ego will have you, the ego will have you thinking that, right? So let's finish.
But see, I got receipts on that. Because I done already been told that you like letting dudes play with your booty hole. Tariq Nasheed like letting dudes play with his booty hole. I'm just gonna keep it up. I've been hearing that for years. That's right. You got a history with men. Keep talking. I'm gonna go deeper on your bitch ass. When you pulling up? When is Tariq Nasheed pulling up? Talking about you the reason I haven't been on Instagram Live. Come on, player. You got to know me better than that now. The only reason why I ain't been on Instagram Live is because I was blocked. The only reason I ain't been on Facebook Live is because I was blocked. You understand? But I wanted to let you know this because you got bigger problems. I'm the least of your problems. Hold on, do I gotta block somebody else? Okay. I said it. You didn't hear me. I said Tariq Nasheed be letting dudes play with his booty hole. Tariq Nasheed be letting dudes play with his booty hole. Receipts is coming. Bitch ass nigga, you should have never came for me.
Now, Umar, even if you had receipts, I don't think you would show nothing like that. You was just mad, and he was just mad. You know, it happens. Right? It happens. Right? Mm. Yeah. Mm-mm. I just got alarm on my phone that I had set to wake up and cook, right? Because I need to cook for the boys for today. I need to cook for these guys. But do I feel like it? No, I do not. Right. I totally forgot that I took the food out to cook and everything. I was going to do this stream, go do some editing, and then go ahead and take a nap, right? Because I have an appointment tomorrow. I have to get ready to go back to work next week. So I got a lot to do. This could be my usual job if y'all would fucking subscribe. But no, no, y'all ain't gonna subscribe. Y'all gonna sit there and play with your buttholes like Tariq. Sorry, I'm joking. Okay? That means hurry up and subscribe. Guys, anyways, that's enough of me acting silly. I was gonna, I'm thinking about getting a partner from the conscious community to live stream in person with me, right? I'm thinking about that really, really heavy. I just got to get somebody that, I can, that our energies mesh with together well, right? So I'm definitely going to think about collabing with someone, right? To do maybe a podcast or to do possibly just a regular, what's the name, every week, right? To live stream with me every week, pick a topic, right? Or let you guys pick a topic and just go in, right? So yes, guys, y'all all right? I thank you for coming into the building. Please do me a favor. It really helps me in the algorithms. Put some love on the video by making a comment, right? Make 2 or 3 of them, right? Go ahead, make a couple comments, right? Share this video, even though it was just a lighthearted, funny look at 2 amazing young men, right? And my amazing young self, right? I said, right. Still, share the video because I would do it for you. Thank you very much. I want you all to have an amazing rest of your weekend. All right. I wish you everything wonderful and amazing that your hands and your heart can hold. Now, I think I'm not sure, but if I can find a nice tune, we can go and yeah, we can listen to a nice tune on our way out the door, right? Hurry up and buy. Oh boy. Yeah, it's funny. Mhm. Oh, hell no. Right? You know what? It's good in a way. No, and it's good, period. To be able to just be you and really not be worrying about, oh my God, they're gonna think I'm crazy. Oh my God, they're gonna say I'm annoying. Yes, I am, right? I'm annoying. I was looking at this very annoying person yesterday on what's the name, right? Very annoying. But I kept looking, right, and I was like, dang, I know he annoying, right? But I don't think he cares because he keeps being annoying. He keeps talking. He has to know his voice is like screeching cats, like a million screeching cats. Yeah, he keeps talking. So my takeaway, right? Yes, I listen to my voice sometimes and it does sound like a bunch of screeching cats, right? But I'm going to embrace those kitty cats, right? Embracing my inner kitty cat, my inner annoying kitty cat, right? And there you go. There you go. Right? Damn. Mm. Ain't doing that. Mm-mm. Ooh, I felt that. I ain't doing that. No, I ain't doing that. This what I will say, okay? If you are hooked up with a person that's teaching energy and conscious, a person that's trying to teach you consciousness or how to find your inner God, your inner G, right? And they're not pointing you directly to you, if they're pointing you to another person, place, or thing, you need to run. I don't care how intelligent they sound. I don't care what's going on. If their teachings don't point you directly to you and the God within you, you need, hey, this is just my humble opinion, right? No judgment here. This is just my humble opinion. If someone is teaching you and they're not directing you directly to you, mm-mm, mm-mm, don't do it. If they're telling you you need this, that, and the third to do this, that, and the third, and they're not telling you all the energy you need, it's free. Look, the sun gives you everything free that you need. I was listening to someone on a radio. Was it a radio or it was TV? And he was saying, if you just look at dirt and you look at the sun and water, right? Was he talking about the dirt, sun, and water? He was talking about something he had in the ground, on the ground, and it was just on a piece of metal, and some rainwater had got on it, and the sun had got to it, and he said it started actually being a living. It just started. You know what I'm saying? It just was like, this is how stuff begins. This is how life begins, and this with the sun and with the water and the dirt. That's what creates, right? Anything outside of that is a part of the ego, is a part of the lie, is a part of the Lucifer, the part of the light, right? I just feel like I be talking to myself sometimes. And I do. Listen, this is me. Look, and I do want to say this. Anything that I be saying, right, really, I be talking to me. Because whenever, it's amazing how this thing works, right? Because every time I look back at an old video, let me tell you how. Look, everything that you make on social media is your book for you to refer back to, right? Every time you think somebody is talking to you and you go ahead and make a video on it or make any, listen, your only talking to yourself. You are the only thing that really exists outside of you. But you're the only thing that really exists. What I'm saying is this you are writing this book. If you on social media and creating content, this is a book to yourself, a reminder of yourself of these memories, right? Of what you did, of how you feel, of how you maneuver. Everything that you that gravitates towards you is excuse me, is a reflection of you. It's how you are, is what you are, is how you do. Is reminding you of you. I was going to make a point where I was saying every time I need a certain thing in my life, right? Then you know what'll pop up? One of my old videos that I had forgot about that is talking to me right then and there when I need that particular information. So everything I'm saying today, right? Everything I'm saying today, I'm going to need to refer back to this information. It's going to pop up right on my screen exactly when I need to hear this information. So everything you do is for you. Even when we think we helping other people, it's for you. I promise. They say A who helps B helps A the most. So you're helping you. You're seeing that person as an extension of yourself, and you feel compelled to do such and such. Right? Yeah, guys, that's how that goes. So yeah, I had a live stream today talking about Jaguar, right? Right. And it was funny. God damn. Yeah, I listen. Mm-mm. Anybody who is teaching you any way, shape or form that's teaching you to that you need this, that, and the third. Anything outside of you, run. Right? Anybody that's teaching you a fear doctrine, walk away. Walk away. Because look, when they say the only thing to fear is fear itself, that is the truth, right? Everything, and I'm gonna tell you, I learned that through lucid dreaming. When I talked about, listen, when I talked about those incubus and succubi, when I talked about with that, it wasn't to be nasty or sexual. It was to tell you that you're going to have to face your own demons, your own fears, right? You're going to have to face your own stuff, your own karma. You got to face that. You can't let nobody put you into a fear state, right? Once you battle that in your dream life in the spirit realm, you battle that fear, there you go. Then you will not walk with fear in this realm, because guess what? Nature Boy says something, right? And people be judging him, right? Nature Boy said, as soon as you go to sleep in this realm, you're gonna wake up in another realm. And I found that to be so true. Now, the realm that you wake up in, if you want that to be an amazing realm, then you gotta do your shadow work. You gotta learn where the power lies. You gotta maneuver this energy, learn how to forward, backward, up, down, Just like you would drive a car in this realm, that's how you're gonna have to drive in the next realm. This look, remember in the movie Ghost when when Patrick Swayze was with in the subway with that other ghost, and the other ghost was trying to teach him to move something with his mind. I forget what that was. He was trying to teach him to move with his mind. But that's how you're gonna have to. Um, that's how you're gonna have to figure out your energy, right? You do make stuff move with your mind. You make people move with your mind, but you don't know it. You have a car that you don't know how to operate, right? And I'm talking to me because I'm new with this stuff, with moving stuff. Now I had proof that I be moving shit. You move stuff. Think about this. Wherever you go, people either come in the room or leave the room, right? Depending on your energy, you're moving stuff, whether you know it or not, right? But you gotta learn how to move stuff just like on a board game in the way that will favor your outcome, right? Anyways, the necessity of a pastor. Yes, a pastor is very necessary, right? A spiritual teacher is amazing, right? And they're there to teach you where you are, right? Even if it's somebody preaching and teaching a fair doctrine, right? You can learn so much from that, but ultimately it's going to come from within you. Because like Christ said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. When you see this person saying, Jesus is coming, look, he's coming, the kingdom of heaven is coming. I don't know how many preachers I hear saying that Jesus is coming, Jesus is coming, this is coming, this is coming. I don't know how many preachers I hear keep saying that when I don't know, when it clearly states that Christ said, they lied. They lied. But they keep saying it. Hey, no judgments here, right? No judgments here, right? It was actually talking about a energy that's going to hit the planet, an energy that's been on the planet, an energy that is intensifying, right? And hence these gifts, God darn it, hence these gifts that people are getting. Right? Anyways, I really am going to see y'all later. Right? You got to learn to let go of your attachments. You got to learn to I'm not going to say detach from your ego. I'm going to say balance out. Know when your ego is taking over you, and know how to set that little nigga down. You know how to set that ego down. Like, you better set your ass down somewhere, right? Tell yourself that, or tell your ego that. Like, I got this. Chill out, right? So yeah, and it's gonna have you. Even people that help people outside of what they can do, that's ego, right? It's hard to detach. It's very hard to detach from this. Look, I'm dealing with it right now, to where I know I have to take care of myself first. Because if I don't, you're not going to need me or want me anyway if I don't take care of myself, my health, my well-being, right? Especially my spiral, my space, my spirit, If I don't take care of that, you're not gonna want or need me anyways. So I might as well take care of myself and then reach out, right? Or reach back, reach forward to help that next one, right? And then in the interim, that means in the meantime, that's my one big word for the day, right? In the interim, I will do what I can, right? Right. So I will talk to you guys later. It's just too many of y'all in here right now. Y'all talking too much. Too many. I wish you guys everything that I wish for myself because you are a part of me. You are an extension of myself, right? I wish you all peace, wholeness, everything wonderful, amazing, and orgasmic that your hand and your heart can hold. Bob Dole.